hope you guys can hear me today. Because last Thursday, I was going to make a video where I was in a FL studio here. There we go. Anyway, this I don't know if you guys can even hear the desktop audio or not. There's the song I was working on. Called it Honor Piano Enhanced. The piano version of the song Honor. By the way, Realms of Tokala, I usually don't do the promotional videos for a weekend. My OBS was messed up yesterday. I'm sorry for chewing gum, everybody. By the way, Project Tokala, Tokala, it's a word I made up years ago. And I found out that it means fox in Native American names, so considering that foxes are one of my favorite animals. Oh, it is recording. Anyway, sorry guys for chewing gum. This is what I was going to do now. So I had to revolve it around foxes as the main theme. But it's an allegory though, like Chronicles of Narnia is what it's mostly like. Middle-earth and Chronicles of Narnia, they have an animal as the God character /Jesus, God/Jesus. He even gave up his life and rose again, like Jesus. That's what an allegory is. It relates to the Bible in some way. It's just been my passion and dream to, it's gonna be loud, I'm sure. There's sound coming out of it. project to attention, to everyone's attention, because yeah, the notes for some reason they get louder in the middle. I like that as kind of a climactic thing. It's like Wednesday. They call it Hump Day because it's the top of the hump in a week. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Now that I've shared that with you, let's turn it off record. And just save it. Anyway. I'll do what I was gonna do. By the way, Rams Tokala, their god is a fox named Tokis, Tokis, and the main, he's kind of like the Aslan the Lion / Jesus character. It's a similar character. It's good versus evil. The main character, which is the player character, is the steward. It's called the steward. They're an angelic being. He is last of 12. Like how Jesus called 12 disciples to represent each of the tribes of Israel. But he had tons of disciples. And most modern day Christians are disciples of Jesus, even though he isn't walking with us or anything. We're still his disciples. But he had 12 main ones to represent the 12 tribes of Israel. So 12 is a special number to me. 12 months in a year. I guess they changed it to the calendar's 12 months of a year because of 12 being such a significant number. There used to only be 10 months in the year. That was like the pagan calendar, I think. And then they changed the week to be 7 days because of the Christian calendar. 7-day weeks, and 12 months in a year. So 12 is an important number to me. So the steward, basically the story is their fox god Tokis started making stewards, the angelic beings. So when he started, the first one he made, prized creation, one of the first he made anyway. He turned against him, rebelled against him, became a demon lord named Jalcarius, and it's like the Lucifer character, Satan. And he immediately decided to do something to combat against his creator Tokis. So he created death. And he made it to where anyone who hits the surface of the planet they can die. He also, his curse would not have affected the races that live on there unless they hadn't doomed themselves by becoming victims of sin. And listening to his teachings and forgetting about their Lord, their actual God, Tokis. And he created death so that he can still live forever, but by feeding off of the souls of those who are living, he basically causes them to die. He makes their time finite. So even though once the stewards who have descended from the sky, the heavens, as soon as they hit the ground, they all became mortal, and he finished most of them off except for the 12th one, which is the hero, last one. And my friends and I brainstormed like 6 playable races. Very unique, different races, 2 of which I created. created before I turned it into a fox-centric one. Made a little elven people, like nymph elves, because in all of the Elder Scrolls games they call elves Mer, M-E-R. I named my little elf characters Mer, Tawny. Tawny is like tiny. But it's spelled T-A-N-Y. I guess because most people speak English will probably pronounce it Taney. I guess it was kind of a joke because my mom was pronouncing Tokala Tokala. When it's usually Tokala, so Mertani, T-A-N-Y. No. Instead of Mertani. Then after I found out Tokala means fox in Native American names, I also created a fox people race. They're kind of like Khajiits in the Elder Scrolls games too. Except they're foxes instead of cats. Yeah. But anyway, I like to make these usually every Thursday, Saturday now. But because I had all the strokes in 2019 that completely messed my brain up, incapacitated me brain wise. Even I can't make artwork anymore. I can't sing anymore. I mean, I've been trying to practice, but I think my singing voices will be what comes back first, because I was very not the best, but I was a pretty decent singer. Once upon a time I had good breath control. I learned how to sing very loudly. Now I made some songs before I had all the strokes in 2019. But after 2016, when I had my minor stroke, I don't know, maybe I lost something I didn't realize I lost as I lost the willpower. I stopped wanting to manage the website. And then, yeah, and I don't know what happened with the website. All I know is it's really expensive to start a new website, so we'll need help. Most of our team left with just leaving me and one other person. While he's been invaluable, he's been working on the game, the Unreal Engine, the latest Unreal Engines, and he's been adding a lot of extra features and things. But he needs help. We need all the help we can get. Most of our team abandoned us, went on with their lives at work and family, school, whatnot. Which is why I also like to try to get people in the game modding community, because they're the ones who are more likely to have spare time to do stuff like that. We need voice actors who can help us. Voice acting people. Because I voiced one character at least. I can't voice all of them. I would want people with like different accents. Voice different characters they would have different accents. For instance, I wanted my fox race people. They're kind of pirates. I wanted them to have like an Irish kind of accent, because they weren't always pirates. They were forced to be pirates by the dragon people race called the Tarl Hulruk. T-A-R-L apostrophe H-U-L-R-U-K. Yeah, I made it. Me and my friend made that race, and I made it to where they were kind of an evil race. Most of them. They're kind of bad, usually. But there are a few of them who are actually good. They go against the dragon ways. The Tarl is what their word for dragon. Tarl Hulruk are just dragons that were cursed. turned into humanoid. They were compressed. Their bodies, their large, huge dragon bodies were compressed into humanoid form. They lost their wings and all yeah, they're so compressed that their bones pop out of the joint areas, the shoulders, knees, elbows, jaw, ankles. Yeah, they were cursed by it. Yeah, I even made a character that cursed them. This the witch, call her the Witch of the Woods, Mortania Viralis. Mortania. Mortania. Tnnia. Mortania. Boralis. Borallis. And she's cursed a lot of the people, races that she's made, like deformed looking versions of all the different races and Drakarius, her she's been the long time mistress of they together spawned the army of Drakar that's with demons, demonic beings that served Drakarius, their father, and also their god, because they reject tokens too. And yeah, we need people who can help us brainstorm more stories and storylines and quests. I'm thinking about brainstorming more stories myself, or asking AI to brainstorm quests. Anyway, you heard that song. Well, since I wasn't able to show you guys me messing with it, I have it set to brainstorm new races. We made up 6 altogether, my friends and I. Yeah, there's a couple of, there's another animal, inspired one, amphibious race that I love that one. So I had to just try my best to make up some stuff for them, but the creator of the race did not like that much. So I hope he doesn't mind. I also made AI generate a amphibious looking dude. I actually thought it looked pretty good, even though my original design for them, they had like antenna and stuff. I made them unique. Not like typical like frogs you would see. They're more like axolotls, or whatever they're called. I also was very inspired by the Gungans from Star Wars. Yeah, I gave them little bubble houses, you know, like the ones in Star Wars. At least for my original design, how they look. As the author didn't give me any resources as to how they would look or anything when he created the race. So I was inspired by what do frogs do? They croak and they hop. So I thought since it's already a name already, I'd have a character named Dr. Hopper. Yeah, we had a neighbor who had a rabbit named Hopper. My dad's always like, it's like naming a cat Meow. I thought it was kind of cute, so I decided. Anyway, guys, it's gonna be short because I don't know if we're gonna do anything else today. Yeah, this is a music video. I always make a music video to put on. I like this design. I don't know. I don't know if one of my friends made this icon with the sword and the feathers on it. I put a filter effect on it, on the letters. Because in Photoshop you can add effects to each different layer, even like the font layer. Whatever is on there, you can make the letters look like bubbly or whatever. It's like an emboss thing. That's how I made the font look like that. This is the font that I created from scratch. I custom crafted each letter individually in Photoshop, and then I smoothed the curves and made them straight, line straight and pointy and everything in a program called High Logic Font Editor. Yeah, I like to use this font for every video I make since it's royalty free, and it's not like I'll have to go against someone's copyright for using this font. Also, what was I saying? This is my own original font. I also like for people to see the font and notice this, so I put it as the font for every video I make, just so people can see the font. I guess because I'm kind of proud of it. I don't know, I like it. And my friend Shaden, who's been working on the project, he had created also I think it was him who created one of my team members created a hieroglyphics type font letter instead of a capital letter. I made it to where that character is combined with an H in their language. They have a letter for any capitalized of letters is any letter that has an H next to it. But anyway, everybody. Now y'all know I wear my even star necklace. See, I have an even star necklace from Lord of the Rings movies. Is what Arwen gave to Aragorn. Allegories of all the Middle Earth, the Chronicles of Narnia, Pilgrim's Progress, the Great, I think it's called the Great Deluge. I forgot what a deluge is. It's something having to do with water. Guys, I heard of a Great Deluge, and I was reading the Pinocchio, The Adventures of Pinocchio, English translation, the original story of Pinocchio. Yeah, you can read it for free at the Library of Congress website, libraryofcongress.org or something. You can read it for free digitally. When there was a great deluge that happened in the book. I think that's kind of a scene that Disney turned into the scene of the monster of the whale and all that stuff. The ocean. I think deluge has to do with water, something like that. But anyway, let's just keep going. Let me put my put a caption. I like to put it as a caption instead of a title. Makes it sea go for some reason. Yeah, it's a Tokala theme, my friend. It's kind of like hieroglyphics. Always accidentally go down to that one, but no one can understand what it says. So yeah, that's one. The font my friend made. Here we go. Here's Honor. Let's make this bigger, larger than the I guess I do like to toot my own horn since I can't do any of this stuff anymore after the strokes. dark red will work better. Brick, like a brick color.
Are you about to make a video?
I am making a video.
Oh, you're recording right now? Okay, I'll leave it to you.
Anyway, I'm gonna save this as a. Alright guys, God bless you all. Sorry for that, John just came in. Anyway, God bless you all. You have a good rest of your weekend. If you live in the U.S., enjoy your 4th of July next week. Friday, July the 4th is the Independence Day, and we're thinking about going to St. Louis. Because I love that arch. I'm an architecture nerd. I like to go up in any architecture, cool looking architecture. I also one day want to go in the Washington, D.C. Washington Monument. Because they also have a viewing room on top of that tower too. And usually they do this made of a glass or metal or glass. They'll have a viewing room on top, or even like a Statue of Liberty. You have to climb up some stairs to get to it. But it doesn't have an elevator. I guess they can't fit a whole elevator shaft in that Statue of Liberty. So you have to climb up the stairs to get to the face. You can look out the window. I've been to New York when I was a kid. I can't remember very much, but I'm gonna go in the Statue of Liberty one day. I like going into monuments and big old statues and architecture. But I really want to see the 4th of July fireworks, the Independence Day fireworks. If you're not from the U.S., we celebrate our Independence Day on the 4th of July. Independence from the rule of Great Britain. And yeah, we Americans, we set off fireworks every 4th of July in various cities, even in our own backyards. It's a really good time of the year. But anyway, I like to say, we will want help of anyone, even if you don't have talent, skills, or abilities, but you have a bank account, which I do not. I don't have a bank account. I need someone who can help me start some kind of crowdfunding if you have a bank account. I'm just hoping this got the entire song. It's a very short song. Anyway, we need people with any talent, skill, or ability. People who can help with voice acting, helping us write quests. People who can help with the music, helping me with the music, and people that can sing, especially. People can gives quests, races, and different more areas in the world, or even people who have a good knowledge of the Bible who can help me to make sure that this lines up with the Christian Bible, it's an allegory. Anyway, I'm gonna print screen that. What's that? Print screen? Just prints. I think that for some reason, because maybe control isn't pressed. That's weird. Anyway, well, God bless you all again. Almost welcome to the being wallpaper. Today is a Pride Day flag. I'm a Christian. I'm against homosexuality. I'm not against the people. It's you hate the sin, not the people. I hate the sin, homosexuality. I'm a strong Christian believer, so I don't agree with homosexuality and the practice of it. When I see the rainbow flag, I want to think if there's a rainbow flag, it's just Rainbow Day. No, it should be Rainbow Day. Because I love rainbows, I'm obsessed with them. Also, that's not the reason I like that Missouri Arch, Gateway Arch, because it's like a big rainbow almost, but a giant gray rainbow, silvery metal rainbow. It's like a mirror kind of whole thing. It's really shiny, shines bright in the sun. When you look at it from the ground, you're reminded of rainbows. I do love rainbows, but those rainbow flags are offensive to me. Knowing that they don't represent a real, true rainbow. They have the same colors as a rainbow. But it's not just a fun flag where you celebrate rainbows. There should be a Rainbow Day, but unfortunately they had to make it political. Pride Day.